We hear it often. We've just one cylinder. High pressure gas cylinders pose a number of potentially serious hazards. There's the pressure, of course, the stored energy that could be equivalent to a kilogram of high explosives. Cylinder gases can be flammable, toxic or corrosive, asphyxiating or oxidizing, with the potential to explode in contact with oil and grease. Just one cylinder may contain all these hazards at once. The fact is, whether you have just one cylinder or 100, employers are obliged to give those using or coming into contact with compressed gases sufficient training and information for them to use them safely. It's the law. So, what are the risks and what do you do to reduce them? To the untrained, things seem simple enough. No regulator should be fitted or used without it undergoing a thorough check to ensure it complies with the standards and is free from unauthorized modifications, damage and contamination. This is particularly important with oxygen regulators. Oxygen reacts violently under pressure with dirt, oils, greases, plastic tapes and contaminants. The trained operator will be in control of such hazards. They will wear the appropriate PPE and perform the before-use checking procedure. This involves a systematic sequence of checks following the gas down the system, starting with the cylinder. The cylinder must be secured against movement at all times. Falling cylinders can cause serious injuries. The correct identification of the gas within the cylinder is crucial. The regulator should be thoroughly checked. All fittings should be free from damage, oil and grease contamination, PTFE tapes and unauthorized modifications and repairs. Any safety devices should also be checked. Here, a flashback arrestor is required. Only when items have passed the visual before use check should they be fitted. Hoses should not be fitted until they are checked. They shall be to the correct standard and colour coded for the gases in use. Once connected and pressurized, the system should be leak checked using approved leak detectors only. It is normal practice, where possible to do so, to leave the system fully shut down. This normally involves turning the gas supply off either at the cylinder or pipework supply, after depressurizing, turning the process off, and finally turning the regulator off to the closed position. Before moving cylinders, operators must be trained and wear the correct PPE, safety footwear, appropriate protective clothing or lab coat, and eye protection. Cylinders can be unstable and weigh in excess of 80 kilograms. Serious incidents have occurred due to the inappropriate handling and transportation of high-pressure gas cylinders. Employers have obligations to ensure that those using or coming into contact with gases are given sufficient training and information to be able to undertake their job safely. Remember, you have obligations even if you have just one cylinder. PGS offer nationally accredited safety training for users of compressed and cryogenic gases. Our specialist training is available at your location, online or via open workshops.